Good morning, wonderful people. Today we are going to be talking about the eyes and how the eyes affects human body and human spirit. Because the eyes is very important, it's very vital in human body, both physically and spiritually. If you can notice when you are sleeping, if something is blinding your eyes, like a light is blinding your eyes while you are sleeping, in the dream you can't even see. So the eyes, you use it to see both in the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, not just in the physical realm. In the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, the same eyes. Because when you are sleeping, the same eyes you are using to see, where you close your eyes, you still see in the spiritual realm. Because if something blinds your eyes while you are sleeping, like a light is flashing on your eyes, you won't be able to see in your dreams. But before we start, let's talk about the eyes in the physical realm and what does it do in the physical realm? The eye transmits visual information to the brain. Visual information to the brain for the brain to interpret. So what the eye sees it goes to the brain. The brain now interprets it to be maybe stew, to be maybe a spoon or whatever. So it transmit information steady. And when you are blind, it affects both your body, both your emotion. You see that somebody that is blind will become depressed when you go blind, not when you are born blind, because sometimes you can get used to it. But when you go blind, like you see the person become depressed. You see the person will not have urge to do things, because your eyes gives you urge to do things, both spiritually and physically, urge to do things. So when you become blind physically, you won't be able to do things, like you won't have the urge to do anything. You naturally, all of them, the urge will shut down. So let's look at the spiritual aspect of the eye. It says in Matthew chapter 6, Matthew chapter 6 verse 22. Matthew 6:22, it says, the eyes is the lamp of the body. So if your eyes is healthy, your whole body is full of light. If your eyes is healthy, your whole body is full of light. It means that whatever you allow to enter into your eyes has the ability to change your whole system spiritually. It has the ability to change your mindset, your soul, your spirit. Everything changes because of just something you see with your eyes. This is why you see all the occultic thing, the Illuminati thing, they try to put their codes in a movie. They put their codes and all. You that is seeing it, you'll be like, it's nothing. This is a symbol of Illuminati. They just put it for, no, not just for fun. They know why they put it. If you keep your eyes keep receiving that information and it goes to the brain, they know what it does to your body. You see some people, they will begin to have urge for things that they don't have urge for before. So your eyes is very important. And it says in verse 23, but if your eyes is evil, your whole body will be full of darkness. If your eyes is evil, your whole body is full of darkness. You see yourself, you have no urge for sex and all, but then you begin to watch a porno movie. And then you see yourself masturbating, you see yourself doing some kind of thing. You don't even know. You see if somebody is born, they don't know what is covetousness, they don't know what is stealing, until they begin to see people doing the same thing, maybe in a movie or they develop that urge. So they think the information goes to the eye and down corrupt the whole body. This is why as Christians we need to be very vigilant on anything that goes to the eyes. You need to feed your eyes with the things that will edify your spirit and edify your body. It says here, Therefore, if the light within you has turned into darkness, how great is that darkness? The light within you, it calls it light that is within you, but it says that that light is able to turn into darkness. Your light can turn into darkness. It means that you can be a Christian, you can receive Christ, you can be in a church, you can be doing the things of God, but inside you, something that you are seeing constantly has made you have hate for somebody. The light inside you has become darkness, has made you now have fear, anxiety, now have hatred, envy. That light inside you has turned to darkness. We need to be vigilant on the things that we see. There are things that you will see as a Christian that somebody is doing, you just leave it alone. Somebody is looking for your problem, you just leave it alone. Because if you dwell in that, it will corrupt your mind, your soul, and you need your heart to pray. You need your heart to worship. You need your heart. As a matter of fact, anything that is done outside faith is a sin. If you pray, you are praying, and then your heart is not connected to the prayer, the thing is not coming from your heart, is a sin. You are praying for a car, and inside your heart, the reason why you are praying for that car is because you want to show somebody shege that you have arrived. It's a sin. It doesn't come from faith. So as Christians, we need to watch out for the things that we see, things that we watch. Because let's look at 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 18. Let's look at 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 18. 2 Corinthians 3:18. It says, as all of us reflect the glory of the Lord with unveiled faces, we are becoming more like Him with ever increasing glory by the Lord's Spirit. As we behold, let me read this. But we all, with open faces, beholding in as a glass, like beholding the Lord as if you are looking at a mirror. You are beholding Jesus. You are becoming like Him. As you keep looking at His character, as you keep looking at the way He does things by the word of God, you keep looking at how Jesus speaks, how Jesus moves, how He does things, how He responds to people. You keep becoming like Him as we behold. That is what it means. But we all, with open face, behold as in the glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from the glory from glory to glory. As we behold Christ, what you need to do as Christian is to look at Christ, the things that He does, the way He moves, the way He responds to people, the way He responds to situations. If you keep looking at that, checking the Bible, going through it, meditating on the Word of God, looking at what Jesus is doing, then you begin to change. You won't even know when your mindset, your spirit, your soul, your body will begin to change. You will start becoming like Christ. Christians, and as they say, is being like Christ. It's not just by mouth. It's by looking at what Christ is doing and doing the same thing. That's how you become like Christ.